If you've never tried to take multiple breaks throughout the day, it will change everything. When you burn out, when the car blows up, now that recovery time is 3 months, 6 months, a major mental health problem. You feel like you lost your purpose. No, you're fatigued. You are aligning throughout your life to meaningful pursuits, and your purpose will reveal itself. And if you can keep recalibrating to these things, there's an ascendant path for you. If you've never tried to take multiple breaks throughout the day, it will change everything because you're realigning throughout the day. It's the same reason I always teach my audiences in high performance that the high performance sports car doesn't need the brake. When it's racing around a track 200 miles an hour, it's still taking pit stops in championship races. It doesn't need to. Why does it do it? To refresh, to reset. It only takes a second. Wow! That thing's out going. You're like, wow. They do it because if you reset and refresh, you can go longer, faster. But some of you, you're burning out. You burnt out the tires 7 laps ago. You still haven't pulled over to refresh. You burnt out 2 children ago and you never gave your spouse a spa visit. You burnt out on that last launch, but you made the money. So you're like, let's double down, babe. Let's keep going. And you kept going all in, all in, all in, all in, which is great, but it's been 5 years of all in. And everyone's like, can we get a break here? And you don't understand. When you burn out, when the car blows up, now that recovery time is 3 months, 6 months, a major mental health problem. You feel like you lost your purpose. No, you're fatigued. You're fatigued. But you blow it all up because you didn't reset and refresh. And as you just learned, your performance is actually worse because you're not aligned. When you align your physical body, but you align your mind, not only will you get more miles at more speed, you'll get better performance. So this is really important. When you're talking with somebody, stand up straight. When you're on Zoom, sit up in full. Not just because you're trying to pose power, which is not only a recent research study that went way too viral, that was also disproven and could not replicate. It's not an issue of how you project to somebody. It's literally an issue to activate your energetic reserves. It's not about power. It's not about that. It's if you can align, we can change your life. Remember, achievement isn't the problem. Most of you already have personal power, you have control, you have capabilities, but you keep sabotaging because you're living sometimes a life that looks like that image. And we just need you to stand in full again. Like most of you, you're so stressed and you're living in distress because you're not releasing. I'm releasing all day. Every hour, that to me is releasing tension. The whole reason I do that, I'm releasing tension in my body. I'm releasing the thoughts in my mind, and I'm putting the thoughts in there. I'm letting the thoughts go, and I'm putting the thoughts that I want. In your life now, when you have new tools, when you forgive, when you let go of the past, you're lighter. Your shoulders aren't so hunched over in the old stories that you're carrying along. And now you're not trying to get back to what's comfortable. What's interesting that's happening is even if the pit is happening, instead of aiming for here, we're just going to aim up here. And then we're going to go like this. And there might be a fall. But you know what we're going to do? We're just going to aim up a little higher. See, resiliency can get me back. I don't want you to get back. I want you to ascend. It's a different mindset, isn't it? He said it's a big shift. It's a different mindset. It's like, oh, I need to actually take that old personal development advice and actually aim higher. People say, but that, Brendon, you're setting unfair expectations. You should just help them get back to there. I'm like, oh, I want to help them get back to there. But my vision for you might be beyond your vision for you. That's why I'm usually hired as a coach. You can't sometimes see past your current circumstances, but never limit your vision for your future based on your past or present circumstance. You follow? If you need a great metaphor for this, read Nelson Mandela's autobiography. He's literally in prison. He was literally about to be the world leader, and then he was imprisoned, and then he has to sit there and wait and watch his country fall apart. But while he's in that prison cell, his vision was not in that prison cell. If you haven't walked or read A Long Walk to Freedom, read that book and you go, oh my gosh, I can be in the worst circumstances and still see. What most people do is they're in bad circumstances and they don't even look. When you're in bad circumstances, you can still see, you can still feel it, you can still touch it and vibe with it. And that's actually the stuff of faith and hope. The stuff of our own discouragement is staring down at the ground, breaking our own alignment with the best of who we are. Another metaphor you might use is we break alignment with our core values because we feel bad. And then we get into a bad game of justification. Well, I was a jerk last night, honey, but you know what? It's because you do this and this and this. And you blame your spouse for your behavior. You're out of alignment. It doesn't matter what they did. They don't have to pull you out of alignment. You get to control your thoughts, feelings, actions, and word. And it's getting you back into that alignment. So people ask me though, well, what am I aligning to? I don't know what's my star up here, Brendon? I'm like, no. The star is making sure along the way, as you keep every single time, you're leveling up that vision that you're living in alignment with the best of who you are and what your aspirations are. What are we living in alignment to? Aliveness. See, you're not trying to achieve the book. You're not trying to get the $1 billion. Well, maybe you are. I don't know. It's not the next gift, the next card, the next materialism, the next level of the thing that you think you're after. What you really want is the sense of aliveness you will feel when you get the thing you pursued. Right? Oh, I want the fast car. Why do you want the fast car? Because when I drive that fast car, I feel alive. Oh, it's a feeling of aliveness that you want. If you don't generate aliveness, you'll never have it. So you have to generate aliveness. You have to what? It's an aspiration. It's not something you're going to have one day. You're going to generate it more, and so you'll live it more. Same thing. The other human drive is connection. Connection, that is the relationships that we have in our life. It's connection with self, but more when I speak to it, it's connection with relationship. It's connection with you. It's connection with your family. It's connection with those you serve. It's making sure you're connecting with the audience. A lot of people talk at you, but they're not with you. And you're kind of like, did you just need a wall to talk to? Are you recognizing there's a thing, a relationship that's happening here, a give, a take, a vibe? A lot of people don't understand that. They grew up in narcissistic lens. So they just want to tell you about themselves and they don't understand how to connect with you. Right? It takes a long time to do that too because it's a vulnerability. That's why a lot of people fear connection. They sense it's an energetic pull from them because you're the more generous person in your relationship. And so because of your output has been so much over a period of time and people sometimes don't appreciate it, you start pulling back. The problem is you pull back with everybody, not just that person. And so you limited yourself for their limited appreciation. Some of you have been limiting yourself in all of your relationships because one person limited you or sucked you dry, took your heart, took your soul, took your spirit, took your money. And then you removed the generation of connection. And now you hope it happens. You hope connection happens, but you're not generating it. If you don't generate the connection, why are you so shocked it's not amazing? I work with couples all the time. They're like, Brendon, we lost affection. I go, you didn't lose it. You stopped focusing on it. You didn't lose it. You're both not generating it. So now we have to make a decision. Is she worth generating the energy for? Is he worth generating the energy for? Is your marriage worth generating the energy for? If it's not, don't complain you don't have connection. Because you don't have it, that puts you right back in command of your life. The mental conditioning you have to adopt today is you are directing the character in the scene. Maybe you don't get to choose all the scene or the people who comes into. Maybe that's universe, God, spirit, luck, nuance, randomness, chance. But in that scene, you get to call it. You get to go, how do I want to conduct myself? And I'm here to say, be the generator in the scene. Be the person with agency in the scene. Have intention, be that person. Who you choose to be. when you become generative in self versus reactive, that's all that stuff you've learned about the distance between stimulus and response your whole life. You're generating choice between stimulus and response. Then after response, you're generating choice with intention and initiative. This is what we're trying to do. I want you to generate whatever it is. Connection, I want you to generate that. Often you've heard me talk about, sorry, this has gone off a little off the rails. Meaningful pursuits bring you to life. You're aligning, back to the story, you're aligning as you go through life to things that help you feel and generate aliveness. You are aligning to things throughout life that help you feel and generate connection. You are aligning throughout your life to meaningful pursuits, and your purpose will reveal itself. You won't know it. It's in the alignment to the human aspirations of aliveness, connection, and meaningful pursuits that the path actually reveals itself. You won't know all of the purpose. It's like who was Ethan telling me the other night? It's like Steve Jobs was sharing. You don't know it until you look back, then you can connect the dots. It's kind of like that. Is that you are in alignment. So what are we in alignment to? Listen, you'll have tons of projects. You have lots of projects. You have lots of dreams. You have lots of goals. You have lots of initiatives. But if even along the way, you're always recalibrating, what's the word? You're recalibrating to those that amplify aliveness, connection, and meaningful pursuits. I promise it looks ascendant over time. It won't look like this. You won't plateau. You're going to keep recalibrating and aiming high. Recalibrating, aiming high. Recalibrating, aiming high. Meaningful pursuits is like those pursuits that bring you alive. It feels like a contribution and a chase and a hunt that you want to be on. We're just going to keep realigning. We know this in psychology as post-traumatic growth. You can go through trauma and drama and difficulty and hurt and hardship, and you can grow through it. It doesn't mean you wanted it to happen. It just means over the long term, you don't distress because of it. You grow because of it. You don't live in the pit because of it. You grow through it. You grow out of it. You grow, mature, and become. Even with all the crap that they did to you, the things they said to you, hey, you grow through it. And I knew that at 19. I said, hey, no matter what they say, no matter how much I fail, no matter what I try, I will grow through. I'm going to choose growth. I'm going to choose growth, and I'm going to generate it on purpose over and over. If I'm going to start speaking, I'm going to generate that. I'm going to get better and better and better and better. And that was the choice that made the difference. So what are we talking about so far? We're talking about you not getting in the pit because of fatigue or aimlessness, discouragement, or ego. And we're talking about an ascendant path for you now. An ascendant path that might not have a defined purpose that you can tell now. But what you need to do is start making choices that generate a little more aliveness, generate a little more connection, generate a little bit more meaning, generate a little more growth. And if you can keep recalibrating to these things, there's an ascendant path for you. Hey, my friends, it's Brendon Burchard, and I'm excited to welcome you to the brand new Growth Day. People use Growth Day because they want that daily inspiration and that commitment to their personal development practice. And in this brand new Growth Day, we have 3 new features that really help you level up your life every day and become more. Because everybody wants to become more happy, more grounded, more centered, more courageous, more focused, more productive, more caring, loving leader. Everyone wants to become the best of who they are. And we all know we have to commit to daily inner work and inspiration to get there. So we are happy to roll out 3 brand new features that will help you on your personal development journey. First, our brand new growth streaks and rewards. Every day you come into Growth Day, and we will give you that daily inspirational life strategies so you can listen to an audio, but then create your journal, your checklist, and your habit tracking to truly experience an extraordinary quality of life. We will also roll out to you 24/7 access to the world's best AI life coach. This AI life coach has been trained on almost 20 million words of my deep dive training
in high performance, motivation, and psychology. This is a true, deeply trained AI specifically to help you reach high performance in your life. And third, all access pass to the world's greatest personal development teachers, coaches, and trainers. These are the world's best, highest paid keynote speakers, coaches, and teachers who can really take your life to a deeper level because we have over 400 classes, over 40 deep dive courses, and those are available to you right now, all in Growth Day. I'm excited specifically for this because I've always wanted something that could help me develop a daily personal development practice. We all say we need habits for change and progress in our life, but there's no lasting change unless there's daily work, unless there's that daily focus to really rev up our mind, to get our mental edge, to inspire us in new ways to live and to perform and to lead and to really track our progress. That's all available now with growth streaks and rewards in Growth Day. This brand new dashboard also allows you to check off these activities and then be rewarded so that at the end of each month, those who maintained their daily streaks will receive actual swag and physical goods if they are on that leaderboard. How do you get on the leaderboard? You use Growth Day. Listen, we are unlocking your full potential by building a better Growth Day because I believe everyone wants to become more right now. You know, we want to level up, but we want to become more of the best of who we could possibly be right now, but also in our future. I've always said every day is a great day to grow. And now with daily growth streaks and rewards, you are incentivized for committing to your personal development journey. It's time to become more. It's time to level up. It's time to grow together. Lasting change begins with a daily personal growth practice. And that is why you should be using Growth Day. I can't wait for you to use it and to level up your life and become more. Go get your growth streak and Growth Day right now.